Let's start activity number 8. Study figure 7.16a and b carefully. Now look at the roots of the gram plants you have pulled out from the cotton in the previous activity. Do they look like roots shown in the figure 7.16a or those figure 7.16b? How about the roots of maize plants? Write gram or maize in the blank space in the figure after matching the roots with the figure. In what way are the roots of the gram and maize similar? In what way are they different? There seem to be two different types of roots, isn't it? Are there also other types of roots? Let us find out. Children, just watch these diagrams. You can see this is maize. Okay, A is maize and this is gram. Right? So here they are asking you to write down. So here we can write down A is maize and the other one is gram. Okay, so A is maize and the second one was gram. Now when you look at the diagram of the roots, you will find there are distinct differences are there. Now when you talk about similarity, the similarity of the roots are, of course, it's in the functions that both the roots they perform the same function of absorption the minerals and holding the plants to the soil. But when you look at these diagram, when you look at the picture of the roots, you will find there is a difference. Here the roots are very thick. Can you see? It's thick. The roots are thick and here the roots are thin. This is thinner one. This is thicker one. Here you can see there are branches. Okay, so here there is a main root and there are lateral roots, side roots. Here there is no main root. Okay, here you can see there is one thin strand here, right? So this is like fiber and this is like, it's a thick stout. Main root is there, lateral roots are there. No? So there are two types of roots which we are going to study. The one which appears like fibers, later it will appear like this. They are called, what are they called? They are called fibrous roots. Okay, so this will be called as fibrous roots. And here when you see the main root and the lateral roots, they are called tap roots. Okay, so there are two different, the differences, one difference is they are thin. Yeah, one is like fiber, another is thick. One has main root and lateral root, and the other one that do not have all this. So here we saw the differences between the roots of a maize plant and the root of the chana gram plant. Okay, moving to activity number 9. Go to an open ground where many wild plants are growing. Dig out a few, wash the soil off the roots and observe them. Do you find that all of them have either the kind of roots shown in figure 7.17a or 7.17b? Of course, if you will do that, see there are two types of plants here grown. Here you can see the tap roots and the fibrous roots. So children, very easily you can recognize the difference between the two roots. Here there is a main root and there is a lateral root. Okay, these are the side roots or lateral root, and the main root is thick and long and the side roots are short. Here all the roots are of the same size and there is no main root. Here there is no main roots. So this is called, the first one is tap root, the another one is fibrous root. Okay children? So now we know there are two types of roots, tap roots and fibrous roots. Okay? Now, for roots of the kind shown in the 7.7a, the main root is called, you can underline, I just taught you. The main root is called tap root and the smaller roots are called lateral roots. Plants with roots shown in 7.17 do not have main root and all the roots seem all the roots seem similar and these are called fibrous roots. Okay, so here I have shown you, this is the main root and these are the lateral root. Okay, now do you notice the leaf venation and the type of roots in the plants are related? They are related in a very interesting way. In table 7.2, you can match the type of leaf venation and the type of roots of some plants you have studied in all the activities so far. So name of the plant, type of venation and types of roots. I hope you remember the type of venation I taught you yesterday. Here children, you see in this picture you will see the leaf is like this, right? And you can see the net like structure made in the leaves. Yeah, if you take the tulsi leaf, people leaf, there is a net like structure and this venation is called reticulate venation. Okay, so this is reticulate venation. Here you see the leaves are straight, long, and the venation is long. It's parallel lines going. Everywhere the parallel lines going. That is why it is called parallel venation. So by looking at the roots now, you can see here in the tap root, this is the tap root, the venation is reticulate, and here in the fibrous roots the venation is parallel. Now whenever you look at the leaves, only by looking at the venation, now you can say whether the root under the soil will be a tap root or the fibrous root. How? If the leaves have reticulate venation, the plant will have taproot. If the leaves will have parallel venation, the plants will have fibrous roots. Okay, so whenever you see the long leaves just like grass and the parallel venation is there, the roots are fibrous. Okay, so here you can see in 7.2 types of roots and types of leaf venation. You can write down the name here. Either you can write down the first one is maize. You can write maize. Here you can write gram. Right? Type of venation in maize will be parallel. Type of venation here is reticulate. Okay. Here types of roots. Here maize. If it is maize, then it will be fibrous roots. And when it is gram, it is taproot. Okay. So like this, now you can take any example and you can do this activity. Okay. So we have learned that the roots absorb water, okay, and minerals from the soil. The stem conduct these to leaves and other parts of the plants. The leaves prepare food and this food travels through the stem and is stored in different parts of the plants. We eat some of these as roots. So what are the root part of the plant that we eat? They are carrot, radish, sweet potatoes, turnip, tapioca, etc. We also eat many other parts of the plant where food is stored. So do you agree that stem is like a street? Stem is like a street with two ways traffic. Write the names of the material that goes up in the stem and that which comes down. Okay, so this is the two-way street. Stems act as a two-way traffic street. Okay, so in the next section we will study about the structure of the flower. Okay.